On the streets of Moscow, there's no real panic, just a sense of impending doom, particularly at this curbside currency exchange, where Russians buy dollars despite the skyrocketing rates.
An hour ago it was 60, now it's like 85. I'm afraid because we got our wages in rubles and they don't pay in dollars. It's scary.
It was to halt the ruble's slide that the Russian central bank hiked its key interest rates so dramatically, up 6.5 points to 17%. But the underlying problems, a plunging oil price and international sanctions, weren't tackled, let alone solved.
We must learn to live in a new zone and to focus more on our own sources of financing and to give import substitution a chance.
At this supermarket in Moscow, shoppers are stocking up on imported goods like tea and coffee ahead of expected price rises. It's here in the country's shopping aisles that Russia's economic pain is starting to be felt. I can't afford to travel abroad nor buy any of the imported products I'm used to, says this man. This woman blames Crimea for the crisis. It was annexed by Russia earlier this year, but can our government afford it, she asks. That's a criticism we heard at the weekend too, at this rare social protest, bringing doctors and teachers onto the street. But you can see that despite the cold weather here, hundreds of people have turned out into the centre of Moscow to protest first and foremost against the healthcare reforms that are being implemented in this country. Now, the government says that in order to make the healthcare services better, it will be closing hospitals, and many people, including lots of doctors, will be losing their jobs. But in the bleak economic climate in Russia, many of these people believe that it's just about saving money and that their futures are being sacrificed.
All this reform, as they say, it's because of economical crisis, because they don't have money for medicine. They have money for war in Ukraine, but they don't have money for medicine, for education, and people here start to understand.
It may still be a fringe view in a country where President Putin remains hugely popular. But as this economic crisis starts to bite, discontent could quickly spread. Well, quickly, a couple more signs of the economic times, Richard. One of Russia's biggest car dealerships has suspended new car sales until it revises its prices. The Apple Store as well, the Russian version of it here in Russia, has gone offline, saying it is being upgraded. The last time that happened a few weeks ago, prices of the iPhone 6, which were really cheap, were increased dramatically. So more price rises for Russian consumers, I'm afraid.